flutters overhead, looking for a handout. Seldom do we distinguish one from the other. It's just a pigeon. Something that flies in and out of our lives. Even less do we give names to these free ones, but oh, to see a big bird in the country, that makes us feel special. And why not? There's an attraction you've never admitted before. You want to try for a corporation. You meet with resistance of who you are that's not like them. So involved you can break it down to a series of symptoms, cast mirrors. Then it occurs to you, a rumor. You know what I just heard? See all this pigeon shit? It's not what it seems. They're communicating with superintelligence out in space with very intricate sensors that scan Earth. They use an accumulative language beyond our comprehension. Each new dropping creates a new conceptual mode of understanding and simultaneously adds to the worldwide message unit that takes into account the spinning Earth's relation to the sensor. These pigeons are very precise about what they say and where they say it. Look at that windshield. Amazing, isn't it? Who'd believe it? Here you are in the park, looking at the ruffled neck feathers of that pigeon. You wonder what he sees in her, spinning, chasing her like that. Quite a display of determination. Yesterday, on the same ledge with the same dance, the same partner, she flew away, he followed. You wonder, where does he find the time? The old man with breadcrumbs. You worry, he's usually quite punctual. There's such a temptation to sell yourself cheap, to just get the information out to whoever wants it. You must remember, you are one of them, a piece in the puzzle you are so fond of. It is the pieces that must be emphasized, not how they fit together. Ah, here's the old man. In their excitement, pigeons beat the air with ungrounded assertions. My God, you think. Look at the spaces between. The last line came from, I don't know if any of you do this, but when I see a bunch of pigeons and there's no one else around or not very many people around, I like to run right into the middle of them and they fly up all around you. And it's quite exhilarating. Okay, yesterday was the 21st anniversary of my mother's death, and now she can drink in heaven. So this is for my mother. At my mother's bedside. At your bedside, it helps to see flames lap up the log of your life. That hearth is warm in this winter season. I still cannot stay too long or get too close. The intense heat, a fundamental lesson of childhood. I must kiss you knowing you do not see blue tongues consume your flesh. You taste nothing at this feast. Your saliva has dried up and your thoughts explode like once picked sap. You do not hear the quick crackle and pop as you speak from the insatiable place, saying you only want water and the pain to cease. You only want water and the pain to cease. Do you smell the smoke of time rise to a senseless epiphany? At this moment, my simple vision soothes me. Can it help you? Do I need to? You are the fire. I am. The solstice within. Someone left a cake out in the rain.
Oh.
The heart doesn't break, keeps beating, connecting. The ego breaks in the act of protecting. The heart doesn't break, connects us to this eternal condition. The ego breaks in the act of protecting what? I was young, in a car, outside her house, connected to the eternal. I listened to the radio. I was young, in a car, outside her house, waiting, obsessing. She was not there. I listened to the radio the first night I heard MacArthur Park, waiting because she wasn't there. I, unbelieving, still cried. This first night I heard MacArthur Park, they played it every hour.
Yeah.
I, unbelieving, still cried. My lover had invited me to come. They played the song every hour. The head revolves around the heart like a planet. My lover had invited me to come. Her roommate said she went out with friends. The head revolves around the heart like a planet. MacArthur Park is melting in the dark. It was the longest night. I was in sync with culture and hating it. This was supposed to be